All right, guys, here's another BG perspective. As always, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload.
Please evacuate immediately. A mandatory evacuation order has been issued for this area. Please evacuate immediately.
In Peach Patch. Today is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. Current time is 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are getting prepared for Hurricane Milton. My family will not be evacuating. Most of my neighbors also did not evacuate, like everybody stayed. So right now it's not raining at all. It's beautiful out here. It's nice. It's windy. It's quiet. I'm about to head into Tampa so we can see what's going on over in Tampa. I'm also going to get some sandbags and things like that today. My goal is to be home by at least 3 p.m. because that's when Publix is closing. So if Publix is closing at 3, then stuff's going to start popping off at 5. But it's really nice out here. Super duper windy. I'm gonna make sure I get as much footage as possible for you all. I do pray for all of our safeties. I have faith that God is going to cover us as he's done many, many times prior to today. We will be fine. For those of you who are too broke to evacuate, for those of you who are too scared to evacuate, don't worry, God got us.
Let's get Piper's life vest prepped for this upcoming hurricane. Hopefully we won't need it, but if we do, I need it to be ready. The first thing I'm going to do is attach this whistle to the plastic part on the top clip. As you can see, it does not interfere with the clipping or unclipping. I bought glow sticks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to attach one on the opposite side of the top clip. Once you tie that on, cut off any excess string. Make sure you write down any vital information on a piece of paper. Place that piece of paper into a waterproof bag. I bought these on Amazon and they are for phones, but they work great. I also added 2 extra glue sticks inside the bag in case they are needed. This bag is big and can fit multiple things inside of it if you need it. I attached this lanyard through the hoop on the strap of the top clip. Once I tied it up, I looped it around several times so that it was not loose and unable to catch on anything, and then I used the clip on the lanyard to clip it to the bag. This way it is double safe and hopefully will not fall off or get lost. Once all that is done, it is time to try it on and adjust the straps to fit her properly. After I adjust the straps to fit her properly, I wrap the whistle around the strap on the top and make sure that it is just long enough for her to be able to reach it, but not so long that it can get caught on things. Don't forget your helmet.
Okay, y'all. I had to get up here and say something. I'm in Tampa right now. That's where I live. Praying for all my people here, everybody that lives here. I mean, I've been through a lot of storms here. I've been through a lot of different things here when it comes to our weather here. But for some reason, the energy, it just something don't feel right about this storm. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to say to even try to explain it to y'all, but I get this weird ass, like, off-putting, like, eerie ass feeling about this storm, like dark energy, something creepy. Like, I just get a weird ass feeling about this storm. To me, something ain't right, y'all. I don't know what it is. But pray for me, my family, and everybody that's in my city. Because we going to need them. Yeah. And I can't evacuate because, I mean, right now I'm not in evacuation zone. But just if me and my family even wanted to just leave Tampa, we can't. I know y'all seen the hundreds and hundreds of videos already of the traffic. Imagine if the traffic was like that of everybody leaving. It's still like that, y'all. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. 12:16 a.m. to be exact. Tuesday morning. And traffic still like that trying to get out of here. Just imagine how traffic was with people running around town today trying to get supplies and stuff. It took me 4 hours just to get supplies. Whew. But I ain't scared. I am a little bit worried for, the people that is in the red zone, like the definite evacuation zones. I am so worried for them. And the things that we just saw with the last one, with Helena. But, listen, I'm just trying to tell y'all, I just don't get this energy I'm feeling about this storm. Like, something just ain't right about this. And call me crazy and call me delusional, but I don't feel like this is a natural storm. And those who know what I mean when I say that. Y'all be blessed. Stay prayed up. To my fellow Tampa people, I love y'all. The ones that stand here like me and my family, we gonna get through this the best way we can. And if it comes down to it, we just gotta fight through it with all we got in us. I'm out.
What would you say to people tonight who are saying, you know what, I'm going to ride this out, I've ridden others out? What would you say to people who aren't heeding those evacuation orders?
Well, I can tell you right now that they may have done that in others. There's never been one like this. And this, Helene was a wake-up call. This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Wow. I mean, that is an incredibly blunt message. And I know you have a lot of experience dealing with these storms. You don't say something like that lightly, Mayor.
I've never said that. And 10 to 12 foot surge. I mean, if this takes a jog to the south, that's going to save us from the storm surge. But it stays on the track that it's projected to be on right now, or if it goes a bit north, would be even worse. Some of the predictions are saying that Pinellas County, to the south of us, the entire county is going to be underwater. So this is something that I have never seen in my life. And I can tell you that anyone who was born and raised in the Tampa Bay area has never seen anything like this before. People need to get out.
And your message is just, this isn't survivable.
This, if we have that predicted storm surge, it is not survivable.
Can I ask you what that means for the general hospital there in Tampa? Because it's on a bit of an island.
Something that's very odd about this hurricane that's coming is how freezing it is out here. With Helene, it was not like this. It was very warm and muggy. But it's like Milton has sucked the warmth out of the air. I just moved to this island about 2 months ago, enjoying it one last time before we leave tomorrow. I feel like we're going to come back and it's going to be a disaster, a complete devastating disaster.
I just found out Hurricane Milton is a Category 5 for one. For two, the speed limit for the winds is 170 miles per hour. That shit gonna sweep me the fuck away if I go out there. And then on top of that, I heard Hurricane Trina. Y'all, Hurricane Trina. I remember hearing about Hurricane Trina in class. Hurricane Trina is a Category 3. It was a Category 3, and the speed limit was 125. You see the difference? Y'all think I'm going to go through that? Y'all, I'm about to get me a life jacket, a canoe. I'm about to get me a air mattress, because I heard bitches was on air mattresses and shit. Y'all, I could swim, but I got asthma, so I ain't gonna swim for long. I just learned how to float, so I'll be fine. I know how to float. I know how to, one song. But nah, y'all know how crazy that is? Y'all, I might be a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. I might be a little scared. Like, who wanna come over? Bring your own boat. I ain't gonna lie. Bring your own boat. But like, who wanna come over or something? Because I'm not about to go through this shit alone. I mean, I got Bubba my fish, but that's it. I ain't doing this shit. And if push comes to shove, I'm sorry, Bubba, but you gotta go too. I'll come first. I gotta put me first. I'll get another fish because it's only $2.99. I don't know what to do. Pray for me, y'all.
So there's a big sign that said the left lane, the left shoulder is open for traffic, but I guess no one read the sign, but it feels very weird that we're doing this. I mean, there were some people who went by and already did it, but I mean, the sign definitely said that the left shoulder was open for anyone who wanted to use it, so now we're just passing everyone here. But, I mean, it said that, right?
It definitely did.
Yeah, definitely said that.
Definitely not filming ourselves committing a crime.
Yeah, no, definitely. But there were other cars who did it, and now we're moving. There's still a lot of traffic, but we're doing it.
How long have we been in the car evacuating from Hurricane Milton? 10.5 hours. How far have we gotten? We've gotten to the Buc-ee's in Georgia, just south of Macon. How many miles is that? About 380 miles from our home in Madeira Beach, Seminole, Florida. So yeah, it usually takes us 8.5 hours to get from Madeira Beach to our house in Tennessee. It's taken 10.5 hours to get halfway there.
And your hurricane coming.
So if you're leaving Florida, evacuating, this is just an update for you. I have 3 kids in the car with me during this. So if you're evacuating from Florida, it's bumper to bumper traffic from St. Pete, literally all the way up. It didn't clear up until after Gainesville.
Yeah, it's very messy. There's lots of cars.
So if you're
a lot of cars back awaiting. No cars are on the street anymore.
So if you are evacuating, just be ready for, it took us 8.5 hours, 9 hours to just get out of the state. Just to get out of the state of Florida alone.
You could sacrifice too. Cover your windows with cord or just sacrifice.
So that's all from the Ramirez family. An 8.5 hour trip is gonna take us 15 hours to get home. So.
Peach Fetch. For those of you who don't know, I am born and raised in Tampa, Florida. When it comes to hurricanes, we do not take them serious. Like, it don't matter if they say it's a category 4 or 5. We do not take them serious. Only one hurricane had me kind of scared, which was Irma. It was like, it's gonna be 30 feet worth of water. And I was broke as hell and I couldn't evacuate and I was like panicking watching the news. And Irma ain't do shit. Irma ain't do nothing but suck all the water out the bay. You know, like somebody got hit by a tree and passed away. Like, that was about it. So as far as hurricanes go, I'm gonna be honest, Tampa natives, we don't care. We don't think it's gonna be that bad. And you can call us ignorant. It could be because we never really have experienced a real devastating hurricane. No matter what, it always missed Tampa. We just feel like we're protected. There is a spell over the city of Tampa, and Tampa is going to be fine, just like it has always been. Now, ignorance is bliss. It could happen. A lot of people in Tampa would be excited to experience a real hurricane because we never have. But I think this is going to be another one of those times where Tampa doesn't need to panic. Of course, put your shutters up, get your sandbags, buy your water. We got our generators and all that. Y'all should have all that shit anyways from the last hurricane, last week? You should have all that stuff anyways, but we're not going to take it serious. We're going to barbecue. They're going to get crabs. They're going to get liquor. They're going to have a hurricane party.
I have seen so many people in evacuation areas in Florida say stuff like, we're in an evacuation area and we could evacuate, but we're going to ride it out. No, you're not. You're not going to ride it out. It's going to be really bad. I don't think you fully grasp what is about to smash you in the face. I grew up in Japan. Japan gets a ton of hurricanes. They call them typhoons, but they get a lot of hurricanes every year. Building codes in Japan are very specific to help every building withstand hurricanes and earthquakes because they get a lot of them. People still die in Japan all the time because of hurricanes, even though the buildings are mostly made out of concrete and steel that is drilled into the ground. Why? Because hurricanes can be very devastating. 150 plus mile an hour winds, between 150 and 200 mile an hour winds. That's what you're looking at. Storm surges. Your sump pump will not stop. It will not do anything whatsoever. Oh, but I have a French drain system. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. If you are in the direct line in an evacuation zone that's really bad, it's not going to help you. I have seen violent hurricanes. I've seen cars flip through the air. I have seen trees uprooted. I have seen tornadoes spawned because of hurricanes. If you are in the danger zone in Florida, your stuff is already gone. Your house is already gone. Just say goodbye to it. Leave so that you yourself will be okay. Even if you're okay during the hurricane, you will have no power, no running water possibly, no access to food for a very long time. Stop being a Florida man. Go be smart for a minute and leave for a while.
Beach patch. The news is here. They be up there trying to act like stuff is so horrible, and they don't be horrible. I wonder what they over there saying. The news be lying. The news will have you thinking like it's the end of the world, everybody is gone. Meanwhile, people skating, skateboarding, going on walks, walking their dogs, exercising, like, not even worried. We'll go over there in a little bit and see what she lying about. But I have to make it a public. I have to use the restroom. We have Tampa Conventional Center and all that stuff.
Yeah, Milton update. We officially made it to the hotel in Ocala. Do you want to know the best part about the Amber Alerts that we're getting over here? They only say strong 150 mile per hour winds. No flooding. Absolutely no flooding. I'm not seeing that in the Amber Alerts. I'm currently getting the rest of what we are going to be living with for the next 4 days out of this hotel and bringing it into the room. Already got the cats, already got the bird in there. I'll give y'all an update. I'll probably go live here in a little bit, honestly, if the kids aren't too stir crazy and can get to bed soon. Wifey's also really exhausted, man. We're all exhausted. I'm just on edge, and you know the dads in the fucking family, man. I'm like, wait, now that we're parked and stationary, I'm waiting for this motherfucker to come. I'm looking at the night sky like, where is he, you know? Milton's here, so yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. I'll let y'all know what we do and where we go from here. Obviously back home in a few days. Hell yeah, I'm going to be live streaming the hurricane. Y'all were asking that. Hell yeah, I'm going to be showing y'all aftermath and a bunch of footage of it, yada yada. This isn't the coast is clear. This is just home stretch. I just want you guys to know that. Like, there is still massive potential for catastrophe at our home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could go back to... I don't even want to think about it. You get it.
Beach patch. We're out here on Bayshore. I'm just looking at the calm before the storm. And we ran into Mr. Joe. He said he live out here. He ain't going nowhere. So you going to be here for the hurricane. Hell yeah. You ain't scared? Scared of what? Are you a Tampa native? A Tampa native. What's that? From Tampa? No. But you've been in storms before?
I dealt with snowstorms.
Uh-huh.
Rainstorms. I mean, it's a flood.
Uh-huh.
You're in a boat, you're in the best place because the water goes up, you go up with it.
Wow.
On the ground, the water comes up over your head, you gotta swim.
Did you stay in here for Helen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right up there.
Oh, wow. I would be terrified. Well, I look forward to seeing you after the storm, Mr. Joe.
Yeah, stop on by, I'll be here.
Okay.
I'll be here all week.
Wow. Beach patch, comment down below if you could be as brave as Mr. Joe and stay in your boat during Hurricane Milton. They say that this one is going to be the worst one that ever happened in Tampa Bay. He's not a Tampa native. He said he's from Jersey. He live here and he ain't going nowhere. We was just chilling. I didn't know until I seen his phone. Yep.
I was like, yeah, someone...
Beach patch. Today I am on Bayshore Boulevard in Tampa, Florida. Bayshore is known for flooding. Across we have Davis Island, the infamous Tampa General Hospital that has that $1 million floodgate, and then a bunch of multi-million-dollar homes directly on Bayshore. This is where some of our athletes, judges, lawyers, and other high-profile families live. Let's see how they're preparing. Hurricane Milton through the city like normal. Patch. Bayshore Boulevard is definitely a dangerous street to cross. Many people have lost their lives, including a mother who was pregnant, jogging with her baby some years ago on Bayshore Boulevard. So as much as you would think they watch out for pedestrians, please watch out for these vehicles. They do not care. Patch. One of Tampa's biggest problems is that Hurricane Helen just left, 10 days ago? And there's debris still everywhere throughout the Tampa Bay streets. With the debris, you run the risk of the wind picking it up and busting windows. At this particular home, they're putting sandbags out. This home has decided to hunker down with plywood. And over here, they're also installing plywood. They also have sandbags on their porch. Believe it or not, a lot of Tampanians don't leave during the hurricane season. We believe that we are covered. There's a tribe of Native Americans who put a spell on the city, and that's why we haven't had a real hurricane in over 100 years. So anytime we get these hurricane alerts, even when they say they're going to be so catastrophic, we don't take it super serious. We'll still stay. It's really nice and breezy out here. Now, in the past with Hurricane Irma, all of the water was sucked out of Tampa Bay and you could actually walk in there. I wonder if it'll do that same thing this time with how strong this hurricane is supposed to be. Now, that little palm tree look like it's hanging on for dear life. I don't know if that one's gonna make it. That one, look how it's hanging on. She like, I'm ready to fall.
It's gonna fall right in the road too.
Yep.
And they ain't chopping nothing down over there.
We shall see if she stays. It's a lot of debris over here, guys. How this home decided to board up. I don't know if this is new construction or they actually decided to evacuate with the way that they put up their wood. It might have been new construction. I'm not sure. But it definitely looks like they're going. Actually, they're boarding up their home. They got some sandbags out here. What I do love about hurricanes is that it brings in nice breezy weather. Like, it feels so good. My hair is like blowing in the wind. That's the nice part. You can smell the rain, but it hasn't rained yet. I know you guys may look at these homes and be like, Peach, you say these homes are $1 million. I promise they start at $1 million and they go up above $1 million, okay? These homes are facing the bay. They have one of the best school zones in Hillsborough County, Florida. This is how they decided to board up their home. Like, they only boarded up the door. You okay? It's muddy out here, buddy. Patch, this one is pending sale. I'm gonna look up how much it costs. How much is it pending for? But lots of debris still out here, which is risky. Even these trees from the last storm, they came and cut their tree down. Super risky. Came up from the roots, Peach Patch. It's crazy. So that's one of the biggest things Tampa, Florida is facing, is like it's already a lot of debris from the previous Hurricane Helen. Peach Patch, as you guys can see, it's more debris. This family is trying to get all of the stuff up, but the street is full of debris. So when it comes to this hurricane, that's one of the biggest concerns. You know, the wind can pick this stuff up, bust windows, hit people in the head. That part is going to be very risky and concerning. Now, this is crazy. Mind you guys, the last hurricane was what, 10 days ago? They lost a lot of their walls. The lizards having a party out here. And once again, we're right next to Davis Island and Tampa General Hospital, which we'll take you over there next. It's not really anything to see. I don't feel like a lot of Tampa natives evacuated.
We anticipate significant storm surge and intense wind moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuations have been ordered for your area. Please leave now. We anticipate significant.
Well, it's getting real.
We anticipate significant storm surge and intense wind moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuations have been ordered for your area. Please leave now. We anticipate significant.
Well, it's getting real.
We anticipate significant storm surge and intense wind moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuations have been ordered for your area. Please leave now. We anticipate significant.
Well, it's getting real.
We anticipate significant storm surge and intense wind moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuations have been ordered for your area. Please leave now. We anticipate significant
Well, it's getting real.